Hello everyone, welcome to Lila Bradley's Kitchen. I am trying a new recipe out today, and I thought while I'm trying it I will share on my channel. Whatever you need to do.
Do you want me to close the lid open because I'm going
And what I'm making today is some soft, buttery flatbread. I've never made this before, but I am going to give it a try. I've got everything all measured out. It calls for one egg white, 1 cup of almond flour, which I'm going to add right now. And this is a 1/2 cup of, that's, well, I guess I could shake it. I think I'm going to get the smaller one so I can dip down in here, because this is kind of packed. It's been sitting here for a while. I made this myself. I blanched the almonds and took the brown outside coating out. Let them drain after I dried them off in the oven on a low heat, and then I ground them up. Okay, so that is 1 cup of almond flour, and I think I need 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, and this is 2 tablespoon measurement here. Of course, as you can see, I bought the coconut flour from the store. Move this stuff out of my way. Okay, to that I am going to add 2 teaspoons of psyllium husk. It called for xanthan gum, but then this is a substitute you can use because I didn't have any of that. And here I have a 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. It actually called for a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and so that would equal to 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, because I don't buy baking powder anymore because it's so hard to find where I live the kind that doesn't have aluminum in it, so I avoid that. I'm going to stir that up. Now it calls for 1 tablespoon of oil. That's my oil. Make sure I get it all out. And it calls for 1 whole egg and then the white of another egg. So I'll dump that all in. In the meantime, I'll have my grill getting warm. And it calls for 1 tablespoon of water. Make sure I have all the ingredients here. And I will be right back. All right, I am back, and it also calls for 1 tablespoon of butter. My mama said, get it all out. Waste not, want not. So there. I got it all out. All right. I think I'm going to stir this up with the spatula. Make sure I have everything that it calls for. Let's see, my flour, baking soda, coconut flour, salt, psyllium husk, oil, butter, and water. And my eggs. So. One moment, I'm going to move everything over by the stove because I'm getting ready to put them on the grill. Alrighty, I am back, and as you can see, I have 6 on the grill now, and they're not perfectly shaped, but this is my experiment, and we're going to see how this turns out. And in the meantime, I started making some, I had a few peanuts left, so I started making some peanut butter, and I didn't have very much, so I decided that I had some pecans. I was going to try that. I've never tried pecan butter before, but I am going to move this over so that you guys can see me making pecan butter. Okay, I am back, and I just turned over 2 of my pieces of flatbread. Oh, that one is not quite ready. I must need to turn this up a little bit. I don't know if this is going to come out exactly like I planned for them to, but I'm going to eat them regardless. And I will be back with the results. Alrighty, I am back with my little experiment. I tasted a little piece. It tastes really good, but I don't think it's going to be able to be folded without breaking. Probably what I will do next, I'll just order me some aluminum-free baking powder, so the next time I make them, I can follow the recipe exactly. And in the meantime, I also made I cut up some apples because I'm staying away from sweet stuff. So I did the apples. I put a little bit of salt, just a tiny bit of sea salt. That kind of brings out the sweetness. And I put, what else did I put in here? Cinnamon. I put some cinnamon in. And I also use a little bit of stevia. This is something that I bought a long time ago and just decided I would use it. It's organic from the stevia leaf, and you can't use but a little bit because it's overwhelming with the taste. You see the little bitty tiny spoon in here? See, can I get it just right so you can see it? It's very small, probably less than 1/8. Actually, it is 1/8. 1/8 of a teaspoon, so that's not very much. And that is all I put in there, just like that, a little bit. Because too much of it will just take over the taste. But these are trying to rise a little bit, so next time I make them, I will use baking powder. I'll make sure that I order me some aluminum-free baking powder so I can try this one again. Because like I said, it does have a very good flavor. And I'm going to have that with some pecan butter and some these apples. And I'm looking forward to that because it sounds yummy, yummy to me. I have to find some kind of way to have a little bit of bread, which I've cut out a lot of bread, and something sweet because I love sweets. I mean, I used to eat so many sweets, it was ridiculous, but I don't eat that kind of sweets anymore. I make mine like I did the apples today. And I don't eat that regularly, but I do every now and then have to treat myself with a little bit of something sweet. You all know how it go. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And those of you that have subscribed, thank you so very, 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 very much. I really, really appreciate it. And with that said, I will see you guys next time. Have a very pleasant evening or whatever it is, wherever you are. And lots of love from Lila. Later, you guys.